Yo, coming to you live, right? Another episode. Now, I had something on my mind after the Sixers went down, and I'm thinking like, hmm, what can this Nets roster do to be able to compete with those teams, right? Now, I'm not saying we're in win now mode because I don't know. That's very hard, right? That's a tall task. But I came up with a script, and I was thinking of the list of things that we need in order to be able to compete with the Knicks of the conference, right? This is what I need them to do to be at least be able to compete with those teams: the Knicks, the Cavaliers, the Sixers, and the what's the other team? And the Miami Heat. Excuse me. But yeah, man. And I'm like looking at it. I'm like, we could get the Leonard Millers of the world in the draft, maybe. What else? Noah Clowney, etc. Right? And I was like, I do like these kids, but I just don't see them getting this team any better than they already are. Like I just don't see them being able to help year one. Like that's gonna be tough, and that's gonna be a lot to ask for them. Now the only player who I think that we can get that'll be maybe somewhat of like how his brother was with Sacramento is Chris Murray. But that's still not a guarantee, and who knows? He might be gone before those picks because of his ceiling. Like, and he's starting to get talked about a whole lot. So maybe he might go before then. But this is just tough, man. And like what I mean is like we don't own our picks, right? And we got vets on the team like Bridges, Cam Johnson, Ben, DFS, and Royce, right? So you have to be in contention mode. And again, I say, we are not in win now. That's tough. That's a tall task, right? So I'm saying, you got to get a Nas Reed, Christian Wood, or some solid big like Alex Lynn. He's available. Mason Plumlee, he's available. Some solid big that can grab the boards and defend and be able to be a sidekick to Nick Claxton, because Claxton needs to, his steps. He has to get some post moves. He stepped up his game a little bit with his free throws. He's working on that. I saw that. Like, I see the improvements, but he still needs work. Like, he needs to get that strength. He needs to get some muscle because he can't bang with those big boys, and we've seen that. And I think that's why he loves to be out on the perimeter. Now, he's a very good perimeter defender, but we need him to bulk up to be able to bang with the big guys. Okay? Now, right? I'm saying, what else? So yeah, excuse me though. But maybe we can package Royce and Joe Harris for something solid, like in a stretch big or something, or another scoring option. Maybe we offload DFS and Joe Harris. However you package it to a contender for like a solid big or something like. I don't know, whatever works, whatever we can get. Like, I was thinking about Steven Adams. Maybe we can get him. Like, and that's what you don't want, right? I think that's the Nets like Nick Claxton, right? And I don't think they want to like make it seem like they're out on him. So maybe that will work with him. Like, he won't take Claxton's place, right? But he will still be a solid backup, and we know what he brings to the table. He can defend that position, and he can rebound. So he needs the big body. So that'll help a whole lot if we can do something like that. Like I say, package one of those tradable assets, right? And then with the offseason signings, we might can get somebody like a Lonnie Walker or a Shake Milton, because I don't see Seth Curry returning. Like, that's tough, right? We'll see. But yeah, I think we can move on because we need some guys who can defend, like, at least a little bit better than Seth. Like, and then Seth was iffy. He was okay in the playoffs, but still, you know what I mean? But anyways, y'all get where I'm going. And also Patty Mills. Maybe we can trade him or waive him or something, because all we need is guys, like I said, Lonnie Walker or Shake Milton. He's been on the Sixers bench. Like, he's been buried under their bench. Maybe we can get him. DiVincenzo, he's a free agent, and he could get offered like 5 million from Golden State. So he seems like a gettable piece, and he could definitely provide something way more than Patty Mills can do or Seth can do defensively as well. You know what I mean? Like, those pieces can help you a lot more than those pieces. No disrespect to those guys, but that's just what how I see it, and that's what can help the Nets more, right? And another thing, maybe Cam Thomas could take that leap, and maybe, you know, Jock Vaughn or whoever, the staff has some faith in him, and maybe he could come up and start playing big, and he can be a nice piece off the bench, maybe like a spark like how Lou Williams was, or etc. Like, you know what I mean? Or maybe he gets traded. I don't know. This situation is tough because, no disrespect to Cam Thomas, but he has no trade value. So that's why I was speaking on that. Like, you know what I mean? And it's no disrespect to him, but that is because he was sad at the end of the bench, right? That's just what it is. That's real. So it's hard to know what type of value he has, right? And another thing, the most importantly thing we need is Ben Simmons healthy. That's just what it is. That's what it comes down to, is Ben Simmons healthy. Because a healthy Ben, he would help this team a lot. We saw it in the playoffs that his playmaking ability and his defense was truly missed, and he can rebound. He could get you at least 6, 7. I think he averaged 6 on the season, and that was just like a half of Ben Simmons. So imagine a healthy Ben Simmons, or at least 75%, 80% Ben Simmons. Yeah, that's my take, and hopefully they make the right moves. Hopefully Sean Marks don't pull no BS and basically not rebuild, but, you know, retool this team and be in contention, at least. You know what I mean? That's all the Nets fans ask for. And I like Cam Johnson, and I do think he deserves his money. He's been, and it's only been half a season that the guys been together, so, you know, I can't be too hard, right, on them. So, yeah, that's just about it. We need some pieces around him. That's all. All right. Let me know your thoughts. And I forgot to mention 2 things. One, just to get it out there, there has been also been rumors, like very little, but like, of course, they're rumors, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. But it's been rumored that Ben might be shopped. We'll see, like, because also you got to take into account what the value might be, or if teams even value him because of the injuries. Obviously, he's a valuable asset when healthy, but that's no longer here nor there. So, but we'll see, all in all. And I forgot to mention Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie, I would like him to stay, but I have to mention him as a asset that can be moved, is because his contract is up in 2024. He has an expiring contract, yeah. So maybe you can move him for something and bring something back of value. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. And like I said before, hopefully Marks and the staff don't screw it up and make the right decisions, because this team cannot rebuild, basically, because you don't own your picks, and you got like 8 to 10 or 9 veterans, however much, but you got a bunch of vets. So it's like, it's not really a rebuilding team. So yeah, we'll see. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments, and I'm out officially.